What's up, y'all? It's this one, aka Indigo Sky, aka Trigger Rankin. Y'all already know who it is. Trigger Man himself. Basically, I gotta turn. I think I gotta turn the soundboard on. Give me 1 second. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, definitely a notification bell, and if y'all like to support the channel, everything's in the description. Or if you want to follow me on any other platforms, it's the top of the description of my channel. I don't know what that means, but we gonna ride. We'll try to ride with it. Let's see what happens. Walla baby, what? All right, so we reacted to what's his name? Panda Press channel. He's on the news for everything but his music.
Shit, I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you that. Like,
Him and his entourage are now being accused of causing 49ers NFL player to be popped in the foot because he wouldn't let them into his private party.
Bruh, if your people can't take a simple "you not invited" without turning the night into violence, you don't have a crew. You got a liability. And that's why I don't feel bad when the consequences show up. Because everybody loves the street aura until the cameras start rolling and the casings start talking. Shooting a pro athlete, that's not standing on business.
stupid.
That's sending a bat signal to everybody with a badge, a budget, and a reason to make an example. So yeah, Lil Baby Circle might have just cost him everything. Not because he can't rap, not because he fell off, because his environment still moves like jail is a hobby. Bruh, I gotta start it right here. If your circle can't take a simple "you not invited," you already living on borrowed time. Because that's not a misunderstanding. That's not a little scuffle. That's a temperament problem. That's ego addiction. That's a group of grown men who only feel alive when something is about to go left. And the reason I'm on this so hard is because people keep pretending these situations are random, like it's lightning, like it's wrong place, wrong time. Nah, this is what happens when your environment is built around disrespect and reaction. You can be a millionaire and still be broken in mind, still chasing validation, still needing to prove something to people who don't even pay your bills.
Stupid.
So when I say Lil Baby Circle might have just cost him everything, I'm not being dramatic. I'm describing a pattern that ends the same way every time. All right, let's walk it down. Super Bowl weekend, everybody outside, everybody partying. That whole city energy where people
Everybody
think rules don't apply
outside. It's
because
all
it's
there.
a
It's
big
all we
weekend.
all
Now add
popping out here.
nightlife to
It's
that.
all
Clubs,
popping.
private events, people
Private
trying to feel
events.
important, people trying to be seen. And when you mix celebrity with entitlement, bruh, that's gasoline. And according to what's being reported in the news coverage and the police framing, this wasn't some random shots on the corner. This started inside a business, inside a venue, meaning staff, witnesses,
Everybody
cameras,
seeing
a
shit,
timeline.
so it ain't gonna be like nobody gonna get away from this shit. This shit is this right here. This shit right here. This about to be epic. And I hope little baby don't get implicated in it, but somebody going to jail behind this shit, bro.
That detail matters because some people hear shots fired and they imagine some dark alley where nobody saw nothing. Nah, this is the type of setting where everybody saw something. They just don't want to say it out loud yet. So already the "we'll keep it street" mindset is in trouble because the environment itself is a snitch. Now here's where it gets pathetic, not tragic pathetic, because what's being described is not some deep war. It's not some lifelong beef. It's that basic moment. This is private. You can't come in. And according to the report being discussed, the witness account is basically saying Lil Baby's entourage is on the main floor trying to enter a private event and an argument pops off. Somebody goes to get staff and then shots ring out. Bruh. So we went from "can we get in" to now somebody bleeding. That's the whole story right there. That
Damn. That is kind of crazy. Like, nigga, can we get in the section? You don't let us in the section. your man's get popped and he played for the NFL. Like, how the hell that shit work? Like, let me know how that shit work.
Escalation tells you everything you need to know about the mindset in that room. And I'm telling you, this is why separation isn't a PR statement. Separation is logistics. Separation is not being in places where access becomes a trigger. Separation is having people around you who can hear no and just go somewhere else. Because no is not disrespect. No is just no. But when your circle is built on pride, they hear no like it's somebody spitting on your mother. That's where the crash out starts. And here's the part people keep missing. Once an NFL player gets hit, this stops being internet chatter. This stops being blogger content. This becomes business.
like
a pro athlete.
This is national news. Like, bro, this shit right here, bro. Somebody gonna get fucked up behind this right here, bro. Somebody going to jail, bro. Oh, let me. Yeah, somebody going to jail behind this shit.
Is an asset. Period. Contracts, games, performance, team investment. And when an asset gets damaged, the whole machine wakes up. Even if the victim doesn't want to talk, the organization can still move. The city can still move. The investigators can still move. Because now it's not just a guy got shot. It's a high value employee got injured at an event tied to a celebrity presence. And that's why this feels like a bat signal, because it brings resources you don't normally see when it's just two random dudes. Cameras get pulled faster. Witnesses get leaned on harder. Pressure gets applied quietly behind closed doors. To me, this is where the street code fantasy dies. Because you can't code your way out of surveillance footage. You can't code your way out of shell casings. You can't code your way out of people protecting $1 million interests. So yeah, if Lil Baby needed one thing, it was separation. And if his circle really did what it looks like they did around him, bruh, that separation just became mandatory. All right, so boom. One of the details that jumped out is how the victim was described as uncooperative. And I already know what that's about.
Hold on, I gotta cut my soundboard on. Let me see if the soundboard even on right quick. Let me see something right quick, y'all. Let me see if it's on right quick. I gotta see if I can cut it on. Yeah, my damn soundboard went off like y'all. Like, yeah. Hold on, Bridget. Hold on. Okay, alright. Give me a second. Alright, let me see if this shit. Let me see if this shit right. Alright, quick. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on, Bridget. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. We in business. The job is done. The job. Listen, this is my job. The job is done. All right, y'all. So we gotta listen to it. Hold on, I gotta play this though.
A lot of dudes who come from a certain environment, they treat cooperation like it's worse than getting shot, like it's some moral failure. So they sit there acting like, I don't know, I ain't see nothing. But here's the part that's gonna hurt people's feelings. The street code only works when the street is the judge. When you're in a business with cameras, staff, witnesses, and an entire organization looking at millions on the line. You're gonna learn today. You're learning along. Your silence is just a speed bump because the case doesn't need you to talk if the room is talking. The timeline talks.
That shit might be bad for Lil Baby. I ain't gonna lie, that shit might be bad. Like he might have fucked up on that one. Like, and it wasn't even him; it was somebody else. That's the craziest part about it. Like, somebody else shot the dude. And you might get wrapped up into everything that happened.
The footage talks. The shell casings talk. The phone records talk. The staff talks. The people leaving talk. So yeah, be solid all you want. The evidence is gonna snitch for you. And I'm saying that to make this bigger point. When you're a grown man with real money, you can't live half in business and half in street fantasy. You pick one, because the second you touch business money with street behavior, the business side is coming to collect. Now let's talk about the stuff that makes this situation feel like it's not going to just disappear. They're talking surveillance footage being pulled.
Let me show you how to interact with Sigma Q and build a business plan, and how to get the most out of our methodology.
Shell casings being recovered. And then you hear that detail about an abandoned phone.
Game
That's the kind of
over.
thing that turns a mystery
Game
into a
over.
documentary. Because people always think the police got to catch you in the act. Nah, you catch yourself. You leave breadcrumbs. You forget something. You drop something. You get recorded from 3 angles you didn't even know existed. And in the club environment, it's even worse, because you got security cameras. You got people filming for their stories. You got staff who know exactly who came in and who didn't. You got the door. You got the hallway. You got the exit. So
You say you got the hallway, you got the exit.
when people say no suspect has been identified, that just means the paperwork hasn't finished talking yet. That's all that means. To me,
Like, I just think the dude that got hit, I think he like trying to stand on street business. That's what I think he trying to do. I think if he seen the person, he probably said, I don't know who shot me. But it could have been he didn't see who did anything to him also. Like, he could have just got hit and didn't know. Like, people could have just got shooting, and then, he got hit in his leg. So
this is one of those.
but just that area, it's almost like somebody just intentionally
Situations where the truth is already sitting on the hard drive somewhere. It's just a matter of who the footage points to first. Now the casings detail, that's not small, because when you hear 9mm and .45 casings, that screams chaos. That suggests either multiple shooters or multiple guns involved, or a situation where people started pulling out heat like it was a movie. And that's exactly how you know.
I said, what? Hey, that's funny, bro. Like,
he's right,
That's funny, bro. Like, y'all. So goofy ass down. So what?
This wasn't security doing a clean job. This was panic. This was ego. This was overreaction. And his was nasty about that. The more guns involved, the more chances of someone talking, the more chances of someone slipping, the more chances of somebody getting caught on camera, the more chances of somebody leaving evidence behind. It's also why these stories never stop at the initial incident, because once you got multiple people with weapons around a celebrity, investigators don't just look at the shooting. They start looking at the circle. They start asking, who are these guys? Why are they armed? Where they come from? Who funds them? Who travels with them? What else been happening? And that's
like this. It's just a track record. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you like, that's how Dirk got messed up. And I just hope Lil Baby don't get messed up on no stuff like this right here. But like, cause I want the man to be free and live his life and do what he regularly do, like how he like to live his life. But I just hope nothing don't happen with this
when it gets dark, because one night can turn into a whole map, because people keep acting like the celebrity is the muscle. Most of the celebrity is just the brand. The entourage, they're the volatility. They're the ones who feel like they have to prove something every 5 minutes. They're the ones who think crashing out is loyalty, and it's a sick incentive, because the celebrity gets all the benefit of being protected, but all the risk of being associated. So you end up with this dynamic where dudes who have nothing to lose are making life-changing decisions around a man who has everything to lose, and they don't even feel the weight of it. They'll say, I did it for you.
Fuck you, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Back the fuck up. I'd like to fuck up you. Hey.
Whole time, they did it for their ego. They did it to feel important. They did it to feel like reinforcement. And that's why I keep saying separation is not a brand statement. Separation is choosing people who don't need violence to feel valuable. Because if your circle is addicted to chaos, eventually chaos is gonna pick you, bruh. I need you to really sit with how small the spark was compared to how big the fire got. Because when the reported trigger is basically, nah, you can't come in, that is not life or death. That's not survival. That's not even real disrespect. That's a door. That's a policy. That's somebody protecting.
Like, this crazy, bro. Okay, so when the Super Bowl was in LA, I went to LA. Kodak Black got shot at the motherfucking Justin Bieber party, like that same night, bro. Like when I was out that bit, but yeah. But this a little slit bigger than that, because it's like, nigga, yo entourage shot this nigga in his foot. Like, what?
In a private event, but ego don't hear policy. Ego hears humiliation. Ego hears you not important. Ego hears somebody just little broed you. And if your identity is built on being
nigga
man,
little
that
broed your ass. Nigga little
so now
broed
it's
you.
not about getting into the party. It's about respect and pride.
You think you're a man with that gun in your hand, don't you?
It's about who you talking to. It's about, do you know who this is? It's about, you can't do that to us. And that's when the whole thing gets dangerous. And the problem with pride is, pride loves witnesses. Pride loves an audience. Pride gets louder when women are around. Pride gets louder when cameras might be around. Pride gets louder when your people around you are egging it on. Then you add the entourage factor, and this is where it goes left every time. Because once your people get involved, it stops.
I'm talking about, hey, y'all, they said they got some people all the way out here for goddamn Cambodia out here. Like, put that ass together. They said they all the way from Cambodia out here.
Being one person's decision. Now is group pride. Now is, we can't let that happen. Now is, we gotta respond. And that's how a no turns into a nightmare. Not because the situation was serious, but because the people involved are addicted to escalation. To me,
I don't know. All these paragraphs, I can't do the paragraph.
Not the location. Bro. Ego, fragile pride, grown men.
We ain't doing paragraphs, bro. Like, we got paragraphs. Like, I can't. All this old riddle me this, riddle me that. We ain't doing that shit.
And who can't take a loss without making it everybody's problem. Now let's talk consequences. Real consequences, not internet consequences. Because the moment a professional athlete gets injured, you're not just dealing with the shooting, you're dealing with business. You're dealing with money, contracts, recovery timelines, performance, team investment, liability.
Today your ass is gonna die, bitch. Say goodnight, motherfucker.
I said, I'm drunk? No.
Have you ever wanted to learn an African?
I'm not drunk. Like, I want
Machine
to
waking.
learn an African
People keep
language.
thinking,
Like,
well, if nobody talks, it goes away. Nah.
I'm not drunk. I could learn an African language right now.
Silence doesn't erase evidence. Silence doesn't delete footage. Silence
Hold on,
doesn't
y'all.
show up
Let's
shell
start
cases.
that.
Silence doesn't unring the bell. Here's the last. First, no suspect yet. Reviewing surveillance, interviewing staff, identifying who was present. Phones and records get pulled. People start getting pressured. Somebody tries to save themselves. Names get attached. Then charges or lawsuits become real. And you want to know the scary part? You don't even have to pull the trigger to feel the heat. If
It said what? It said I use this. What? Okay, all right.
You're there, if your people are there, if your name is attached to the environment, you can still get dragged into consequences. Because money people don't care about your aura. They care about accountability. Who created the risk? Who escalated the situation? Who is responsible? Who pays? Who gets blamed? Who gets sued? So the consequences don't just hit the shooter, they hit the brand, they hit the circle, they hit relationships, they hit opportunities. They hit your ability to move around without being a headline. And when the story involves a high value victim, it brings extra attention, more pressure, more urgency, more resources, more, we're not letting this slide, even if nobody says that part out loud. That's why this doesn't feel like a regular club incident to me. It feels like the kind of situation where the system keeps pulling the thread until the sweater comes apart. Now here's the part that separates grown moves from childish moves: separation. A lot of people think separation is a statement. I'm different now. I'm away from that. I don't do that. Okay, cool. But separation is not what you say. It's what your life looks like at 4 a.m. Because if you're truly separated, you're not even in a position where access turns into conflict. You're not even in a position where your entourage is arguing at the door like they're teenagers trying to sneak into a function.
Stupid.
You don't even let the situation form.
Mm.
Real separation is logistics. It's planning, it's invites, it's private security that de-escalates. It's a team that says, we leaving. It's people around you who understand you have more to lose than to prove. And the real danger isn't
OG,
always
what up?
ops.
OG,
the
what
real
up?
danger is the
What
people
up,
closest
OG?
to you who still get excited when it's time to crash out because they don't
OG
pay the
in
price
the
the same
house.
way. They might get locked up and that becomes their story, but you lose
Hey,
endorsements.
what up? What up?
You lose leverage. You lose your brand. You lose peace. You lose time.
Hey, all y'all hit the like button, man. We on that bitch chilling. Fuck it.
You lose opportunities. And what makes it nasty is how it gets
Uh-oh,
packaged.
there go
I
my
did it
boy,
for you.
there go my
I
boy.
protected you. I stood on bit.
I think that's the one that be playing all the, yeah, Jackie Wilson, all that shit, yeah. Yeah, that my dog. What's up? What's up? What's up? I ain't never looked at your name. I can't see that shit, bro. I could barely see, bro. I'm like Ray Charles. I'm like Ray Charles out there, bitch. I can't see, bro. But yeah.
Business.
Halfway.
Nah, sometimes that's not protection. Sometimes that's ego using you as an excuse. So when I say he needed separation, I mean actual separation. New circle, new rules, new environment, new people who don't need chaos to feel loyal. Because a bad circle will ruin your life and call it love every single time.
And you know what though? That's typically how the bullshit
All
goes.
is well. Hey, all is
So
well.
yeah, this is bigger
all
than one
is
night.
well, man.
This is the oldest pattern in the book. Money goes up, wisdom doesn't. Ego stays the same, the circle stays the same, and eventually the system collects. That's the cycle. And what makes this particular situation feel extra serious is the mix of ingredients: nightlife setting, inside a business altercation, witnesses, staff, cameras, physical evidence like casings, reported surveillance review, and the fact the injured person is a professional athlete. That combination changes the incentives for everybody involved.
What's
it brings
up?
pressure from places the average person never deals with. Not just street pressure, but
What's up, y'all? Hey, game over. Game over in this bitch. Game motherfucking over. Like,
corporate pressure.
Hi, I'm Mike, and I just passed my CDL exam on the first try.
I ain't got
thanks to the CDL DMV.
I ain't got premium
Pressure, organizational pressure, public pressure. So even if people try to act like it's nothing, the reality is it's already something. The moment it happened, it became something. The moment an athlete gets hit, it becomes something. And that's why I keep saying your enemies are not always the biggest threat. Sometimes your circle is the threat. The people around you who turn small moments into permanent consequences. If you can't take no without violence, you're not tough. You're unstable. If you can't walk away from a door, you're not a boss. You're a child with money.
Yeah, like that just like YouTube, bro. Like, bro, when I do YouTube, my nigga, niggas come on here and say anything in the motherfucking chat. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, boy, when I cut that motherfucking phone off, I sleep good
To
at
me,
night, bro.
the story is simple. A circle that loves
Goofy
chaos
ass nigga,
will
like,
eventually find chaos. And once it finds it,
goofy ass.
everybody pays. Not just the one who made the dumb decision. Man, when I zoom out on this whole thing, it's the same lesson wearing a new outfit. People level up in money, level up in access, level up in fame, but they never level up in emotional control. They never level up in circle selection. And then they act surprised when the same old chaos shows up in a more expensive location. Because that's what a bad circle does. It turns tiny moments into life-changing consequences. A door policy becomes a pride battle. A pride battle becomes violence. Violence becomes paperwork. And paperwork becomes a whole machine that does not get tired. It don't need you to confess. It don't need you to keep it real. It just needs time, footage, and one person who decides they not going down alone. And the part that really gets me is how normalized it is. Like, it's cool to crash out. Like, it's cool to treat the penitentiary like some rite of passage. That's only cool until it's your money, your freedom.
Your freedom. Like, your motherfucking freedom? No. Not your freedom. Not your freedom.
You know, your family, your career, your peace. Then everybody want to act grown. So if there's any takeaways,
I tell y'all, boy, that boy there, hey, that boy here, that boy there, that boy, hey, look at that boy there. That boy like the goddamn Martin Luther King on YouTube. I'm telling you, like, he the goddamn Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King YouTube. I'm telling you.
People make you feel powerful in the moment or put your future in danger. They are not your people. They're your problem. And if you're a pro athlete, a rapper, anybody with real value, hanging around the wrong mix of ego and insecurity is one of the most dangerous things you can do, period. But let me ask you this. Do you think Lil Baby is truly...
Alright, y'all. So, yeah, we brought that out. Look like Chia did put one out. Chia did put that shit out. Chia did put one out. We gonna see what that boy that talking about. Chia Smooth.
I could make a song from your weirdest idea.
Oh, like, I ain't gonna lie, but that's what AI, but it's a good look at AI. I ain't gonna lie, it's a good look at AI. All right.
YouTube. Chicks. You know what? I like Chicks Smooth. Chicks Smooth is somebody I really enjoy.
Somebody said love,
because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh boy, here we go, you guys. You ever watch a movie and you know exactly how it's going to end? That's how it feels every time I watch somebody engage with 50 Cent online. If you guys are not cool, if you guys are not friends, if you guys are not texting buddies, anytime you say his name, he's going to take it in a very disrespectful manner. I know, I get it. It makes no sense. But you gotta understand, that's how 50 Cent operates. He treats everybody that's not his friends. If you guys go to 50's Instagram page, his Instagram page is a bunch of memes and videos of people he doesn't fuck with. His beef is documented in chronological order, you guys. 50 Cent is the nice to say, don't say it at all. The man had an issue with Jim Jones and Let's Rap About podcast, given their own opinion.
That's crazy. Like, that's crazy.
You guys, their own thoughts and opinion on his doc about Diddy. So it was no surprise after seeing T.I. call out 50 Cent for the third time to do a versus with him that this was going to go all the way left. And it did. Now T.I. did an interview with Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco. Shout out to the guys. He claims 50 Cent has been ducking him in a versus battle.
I forgot he did do an interview on just now.
You know, I was like, shit, man, yeah, I'd do it. But you know, really, the motherfucker that really would be the one, it ain't gonna happen. But if Gucci, you young and Gucci, that's the one. And he hit me back. He was like, "Shit, Tip, don't even trip. I think we gonna get Gucci to do it." I said, "Well, you don't need me then." But that's the one.
Hold on,
you know what I mean?
but didn't Jeezy and Gucci already?
No, that was before it happened.
Oh, okay, before it happened.
Before it happened, they were talking to me.
Okay. But I'm saying, so right now.
And then I called my man. I said who I wanted.
You want Weezy?
Nah, I said I wanted 50. That's what I said. He don't want no smoke though.
Oh, no.
I called my man. He don't want no smoke. He ducking smoke. It's cool. So now here we are trying to think about other people who would do it. You know what I'm saying? We mentioned Wayne, and Wayne wouldn't be bad. I respect Wayne. I'm a Hot Boy fan. Ooh. Damn. Yeah.
Tip said he want 50. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
So let me ask you a question. So it's 20 songs.
Yeah.
It's 20 songs. So let me ask you a question. So is all your songs there can be something that you were featured on?
I mean, I believe it could be anything that you had something to do with it.
Okay.
Now, as you guys heard, that was just a harmless little challenge. If it was anybody else, they would respond saying, "Bruh, I got you, let's do it," or "Nah, I'm gonna pass, but I respect you and your craft." But not 50 Cent. The man posted a clip of T.I. taking a stand in one of his cases.
You recognize who that is?
Yeah, that's Phil. Oh, that's his body.
In 34A.
Hey, this nigga, hey, 50 Cent crazy as hell, bro. 50 Cent is a monster, bro. Like,
yeah, that's the entry one.
And that's a picture of Falon with the bullet hole in his head.
Yes, it is.
And that's the bullet hole that you described.
I'm like, hey, rest in peace to this man that was unalive, but I'm just saying, like,
Temple on the left.
that nigga 50 ain't right, bro. There's something wrong with 50 in the head, bro.
Yeah.
How did Falon's family find out about his death?
I told her. I called his mom first, then I told his cousin. I told his little girl.
How old was his little girl?
His daughter was 4 years old at the time. Five years old at the time.
And how did you tell his daughter that her father was dead?
He's in a better place and he won't be coming back.
Damn.
And I told him how much he loved her.
And how did you tell his mom that her son was gone?
Well, first I apologized. I apologized because, I felt that, all of those.
I ain't gonna lie. It just, a bullet ain't got no name on it. Anybody can get unalive with a bullet. But one thing I will say, man, like, y'all need to live y'all life more peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Take care of the next human being. Like, be nicer. All this road rage, like, y'all need to kill all of that shit, bro. Like, just kill that shit. And I'm being honest with you. I'm just saying, kill all of it. All that blowing your horn, you never know. So you blow your horn and somebody just get out of their car and do some crazy stuff to you. Like, just chill out, man. Like, just live life, like, responsibly.
For me, in my opinion. So I apologized to her at first.
Then he goes on the caption and says, no, I don't like it. No verses. Let's do the stay away challenge and stay away from me. Then he posted this clip of T.I.
Some people call me Tip, but this is about another kind of Tip. They can help our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, and our fathers help get the perpetrators who commit crimes against them off the streets. All you gotta do.
Oh yeah, this video, this old. I don't know. I know everybody know about this video. This is about the video about T.I. goddamn was T.I. did a video for the police for putting in tips to help solve crimes.
It was called Crime Stoppers Atlanta. Tips can be anonymous, and there's even a reward. The number of Crime Stoppers Atlanta is 404.
And he said in the caption saying, I know Atlanta pick and choose who they support, but y'all gotta do better. Keep my name out your mouth. So, off rip, 50 Cent is on bullshit. The man does not fuck with T.I. He thinks he's a rat, and most importantly, he has no interest in doing verses with him. Now, T.I. did clap back at 50 Cent. He posted a video of him sitting down with his kids, his wife, his entire family, obviously trying to show 50 Cent something he doesn't have. Then he goes in the caption and says, 50 Cent, I don't fear my past. I'm too focused on the future. Top 20 in 2 weeks and climbing. Now let him know that. I'm loved, not liked. Hashtag, my God don't play about me. Well, then he goes in the caption and says, 50 Cent, I don't fear my past. I'm too focused on the future. Top 20 in 2 weeks and climbing. Now let him know that. I'm loved, not liked. Hashtag, my God don't play about me. Well, fast forward a couple days later, things have officially gone bad between T.I. and 50 Cent. 50 Cent found this old clip of T.I. Bobby recently posted on Instagram.
I get it, but I know it's your birthday.
A.N. J something 21.
I celebrate you.
Yes, sir.
But if you get a chance,
when you get up in the morning before you talk to anybody, before you say good morning or anything to anybody, you need to speak to God. If you don't beat your mind, I said, if you don't get ahead of your mind, you get up tomorrow morning and you don't get ahead of your mind gonna tell you all kind of stuff. You don't feel good.
When you wake up before your mom.
You hear me? You hear me, Captain Howard?
Yeah, I'm listening.
If you get a chance,
Yes, sir.
please tell 50 bring his ass on out here and get this smoke.
Oh, Jesus.
Please tell 50 Cent get his hit records and come on and sit down and see what the South got to say, goddammit.
Jesus Christ. You say you want that man to see all full-fledged with the South.
I want him to see what the South got to say. Now listen, hey, I'm the king below the Mason-Dixon line, king of the South. I speak for all of the Southern people. New York been saying shit under their breath about us and having little bullshit, slick-ass comments about us, thinking it's all slow down here. But they want to come down here and go to our malls and go to our clubs. But then they want to kick it like, nigga, we substandard when they get back up top. Well, that shit stop right now.
Yeah, you say.
Damn, he said that should stop right now. That should stop right now.
You say you done with that.
That shit stop right now, goddammit. The king say that shit stop. He say
Tip trying to make a point, but listen
king of
to
New York.
something.
And if he don't want to do it, and one of them other niggas up there, got a goddamn catalog, want to pull up, tell him come see the king. Don't come around me. Come sit down with me.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, Tip. I'm here for it.
Tell him come see. Goddammit. Andre told him the South had something to say, and I'm saying.
Nah, this slick old shit, like, but yeah, that nigga, man, Tip ain't gonna, like, well, I'll say 50. 50 wouldn't, like, you know what I'm saying, do that shit like that. 50 on some shit like he ain't, you know what I'm saying, he ain't even studying that shit. Like, he gonna make a joke out of it. He gonna post a little meme video, some bullshit. That's what Fifth gonna do. Like, Fifth don't care about that shit.
You saying what needs to be said by rock.
Hey, period. Ain't no motherfucking dispute. We the shit. They last year. We the future. So anybody don't like it, come see the king. And we gonna start with 50. And if he don't want to do it, then we gonna go pick somebody else. But in order for him to not, he either gonna have to accept the challenge or bitch up. Those are the only two options.
I'm gonna do my job as a communicator.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna communicate.
Yeah.
In a Kevin Hart-esque way.
Yeah.
What was said.
Yeah.
And what we feel should happen. That's it.
Let him know the king on his motherfucking trail. God damn it, I don't want nothing but action. I don't want nothing but action and opportunity.